coordinate geometry. Okay. So Rima, what we just study in the coordinate geometry is that, for example, this is a room. Okay, like this is a room. Okay, don't take it as a room. For example, this is a particle. There is some substance. Okay, this is particle, and let end, that is GT. Okay, which generally travels along the sides. Okay, so it need to go to this point. So what it will do, that it will travel along this axis first, along this axis and this axis, or it can travel like this and this. Okay, or let me explain. For example, if we are having the long Earth is going to have some lines, like we have some lines on Earth, like the longitudinal lines and the latitudinals. Okay, line. They are the lines on the Earth. What is this? This can tell you the exact locations of a person, that where an object. So go to this line and then towards itna degree north, itna degree right, and this type of coordinates that we have. Okay. Similarly, we have the coordinates in the coordinate geometry. Okay, that is, we are going to have the x and y coordinate. We are just going to have only two coordinates in the ninth standard, not the third coordinate. Okay, so that is x, sorry, y coordinate and the x coordinate. Okay, and this one is, let's suppose this is origin, this one is origin. Okay, let's suppose this is 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is 1. This is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, this is 5. So if there is a point on this here, so what you can do, there's terms and condition that you have to tell me the coordinate of this point. You have to write the coordinate first. You have to write the x coordinate, then you have to write the y coordinate. So if you have to reach this point P, so what you will do? How many steps you have to reach in the x-axis? Turn on your camera.
So it's not on the camera. It's showing that you cannot start your video because the host is disabled it.
Okay, wait a minute. Yes. Okay. Okay. Now this one is okay. Now what we can do? Now you have to read 3 points in this axis, and then 1 point on this axis. Okay. So this coordinate is going to have 3, 1. Means you have to travel 3 and in x, and then got it. Now your video is on. Okay. Now moving to the next point is okay. Now similarly, if you have any point like here, so how will you point it out? You have to go to the x-axis first, the 2 points to the x-axis, and then you have to come down. Now the moving downward along the y-axis is either negative, -2, then -3, then -4. So you have to come to +2 in the x, and then -3 in the y. Okay, got it, Rima?
Yes, sir.
Similarly, if we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and these are the minus x-axis. Okay, so here we have positive x-axis, here we have positive y-axis, here we have negative x-axis, and here we have negative y-axis. So if you have to come to this point, let's suppose you have to come to this point. So what will be the coordinate of this point? Tell me. What will be the coordinate of this point?
Y.
What is the value of x coordinate first in front of this as you move to this line? What you will, how much point you have to travel?
4, -4.
You have to travel -4, and then you have to move upward in the +4 or -4.
Positive.
Positive 3 na?
Yes.
The coordinate of this point is minus 4, 3. Got it?
Yes.
So if you are moving to this point, what is the coordinate of this point? Let you tell me what is the coordinate of this point.
-2 and +3. Negative 2 and
Negative 3.
negative.
So you notice here that here the both the coordinates are positive, positive. You notice here
Yeah.
that this is the first coordinate of x is negative and then positive. Here both are negative, and here both are negative, and here positive then negative. Got it? This
Yeah.
quadrant is called the first quadrant. This quadrant is called the second quadrant. This quadrant is called the third quadrant, and this quadrant is called the fourth quadrant. Please make it in your copy
Okay.
along with the points. Maalaikum Salam. Hajra, are you there?
Ji.
Hajra, your class will start at 8:30.
Okay.
Okay, you have to leave this meeting and you have to join the meeting at 8:30 after 45 minutes. Okay, 45 minutes.
सर मैंने भी पढ़ना करने
हाँ
सर कुछ नहीं.
सर ये बहुत बदतमीज करती है
हाजिर
Done, sir.
okay, let's done. Okay,
Yeah.
now there are the coordinates. You have seen the coordinate of this line. Okay, this is x, and this is minus x, this is y, this is minus plus y, and this is minus y. We have plus here, we have negative here, we have some negative positive, we have plus, here is a positive negative, here we have negative positive, and here we have positive negative positive, and here we have positive negative. Okay, now they are the equations of lines too. Let me, for example, if I'm saying what is the equation of this line, for example, if a point lies on a number, for example, if I'm having 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is 0 here, this is -1, -2, -3, -4. For example, if a point lie over this point here, what is the coordinate of this point? Tell me.
Which points are in?
Here, this point on the 3, exactly this. On the 3.
X.
Hmm?
X.
What is the coordinate? What is the value of x coordinate? If you want to come on this point, then what you will do? You will come along the x-axis at 3. So this will be 3, comma. And how much distance you will travel in the y? Because it is lying on the x-axis. So you're not traveling neither upward, neither downward. You have to move on this line only. So there will be the 0. The y value will be 0. Got it?
Yeah.
Got it? So if a point lies on x-axis, the value of y will be 0. Note it down. If a point lies on x-axis, the coordinate Another point,
Yes.
if there is another point that I'm here, for example, this point. What is the this is a point, this is a point Q. What is the coordinate of point Q?
+2.
Positive 2.
Yeah.
No, it is not positive 2. What is the coordinate of x? First we write the x coordinate. So what is the coordinate of x? X here. How much distance you have to travel along the x-axis? So in x-axis we travel either left, either right. So from this origin, neither you are traveling towards the x, neither you are traveling towards the left, nor you are traveling towards the right. You are at the center only. Okay, nor you are moving left, nor you are moving left. So this point here, it is 0. So we can say that the coordinate of this point here will be 0 x. The coordinate of x is 0, and that of y is -2. So the coordinate on y-axis will be -2. For example, if I'm having this coordinate, what is the value of this coordinate? This will be 0, 3. Why? Because the x-axis, the value of x is on this line, on this whole y-axis will be 0. And similarly, the value of y on this whole x-axis will be 0. So on the x-axis, y coordinate is 0, and on the y-axis, x coordinate is 0. We are right on the x-axis. If a point lies on x-axis, on the y-axis, then x coordinate will be 0. If a point,
Sir, I didn't got what is it?
I'm going to explain you one more time. First, note it down. If a point lies on y-axis,
Done, sir.
okay, I'm just going to write some coordinate here, then I'm going to explain you and you will clear by this one. Okay. But I'm just making this one. This is the first quadrant, this is the second quadrant, this is the third quadrant, and this is the fourth quadrant. Here we have both the coordinate as plus, x coordinate, y coordinate. Here we have one negative, the first negative and the second positive. Here the third we have both negative, and then the fourth we have positive, then negative. Okay. We write always when we are writing the coordinate, we always write the x coordinate as first x coordinate, then y coordinate. I'm writing here some coordinates, and you have to tell me in which quadrant or where they will lie. For example, if I'm writing 2, 3. Second, I'm writing -2, 5. Third, I'm writing -5, -5. Fourth, I'm writing -2, -2. Fifth, I'm writing 2, -3. Sixth, I'm writing 0, 5. Eight, I'm writing 0, 8. Third, I'm writing 0, -2, 0. Then again, I'm writing -2, -5. Then I'm writing -3, 0. Then I'm writing +2, 0. Or 2, 0. Plus 2 is 2, 0. Okay, tell me where this coordinate will going to lie.
The first on
The first quadrant. Okay, where this will going to lie?
second.
This will lie in second quadrant. Okay, this one.
Third. Third. Yeah.
This one.
Third.
This one.
Fourth.
And where this line? 0,
First.
5, 0. 0 is neither positive, neither negative. So we can say that this are not going to lie in any quadrant. It will lie on a number on the axis. So if I'm having this x coordinate is 0, so it will lie on y axis. If x is 0, then it will lie on y axis. On y axis. Okay, and where it will lie? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have the 5 value, positive 5. So this is the value of this point. Okay, where this will lie?
This also in the same place.
On
On
y axis. Okay, it will lie a little bit 3.678. Okay, where this point is going to lie? Here we have x coordinate, but y is 0. So it will lie, if x is there, y is 0, that will lie on x coordinate, on x axis. Lies on x axis. Okay, so it will lie on the -2. So we have -1, -2. So here it will lie. -3, -4. Okay, got it?
Yeah.
This one, where does this coordinate lie?
second.
Not second.
Yes, sorry, third. I'm sorry.
This will third. Okay, this one.
This one lies on x-axis.
Yes, it will lie because it is x value is given, so it will lie on x-axis. Okay. If y is given, then y it will lie on y-axis. If 1 is 0, so the coordinate which is given, it will lie on that axis. If x is given and y is 0, then it will lie on x-axis. If y is given but x is 0, then it will lie on y-axis. If it is on here 3, -3, comma 0, so it will lie here. -3 of x. Where it will lie?
It will lies on y-axis.
Why? It will lie on x-axis because the first coordinate x is given to you, na? Y is 0, so y it will lie on y. It will lie on x-axis. Okay. Right? And this is 1, this is 2. Here it will lie. Positive. Got it?
Yes.
Okay, let's have some question regarding to this one. Ask the first question. Oh, yeah, the screen is visible, not visible. Okay. Answer the first question. What you did
It
whole
will
day?
lies-
You're not going to school, then what you did only whole for the whole day? You doing some activities, painting, you have some hobbies?
Yes, I will draw or I will dance.
You know, either
or
you
I
draw
will-
or dance. Means you have some entertainment in your life. Huh? Okay.
Yes. It will lies on y-axis.
Why? It is both the axes are given. Huh? Both these are given to you. So in which quadrant? First, second, third, fourth. We have done this type of question. You have to answer this question.
It lies on
Check in your copy. You have take the help of your copy.
it will lies on second.
Yes, it will lies on second quadrant. Very good. It will lies on second quadrant. This one, the sign of abscissa and ordinate. The abscissa is x-axis. Abscissa is x-axis. Is x-axis. And ordinate is y-axis. Okay, dear friend. You understood? Yeah.
Yeah, I
Axis,
understand.
abscissa is x-axis and ordinate is y-axis. So what the sign of abscissa means x-axis and ordinate means y-axis in the second quadrant is. What are the signs?
Like, should I say the number is very sign is?
What is the sign of abscissa? What is the sign of x second quadrant? Negative, negative, positive, positive, or negative, positive, or positive, negative? What is the sign of second quadrant? The sign of second quadrant.
Negative, negative.
Check in your copy. Check in your copy, Reena. You said in the above question that this will lie in the second quadrant. This will lie in the second quadrant. So what is the sign of x-axis? Negative. And what is the sign of y-axis? Positive. So negative, positive. C is the correct option. I am so confused. You said this point lie on the x-axis. Sorry, on the second quadrant. But if this point lie on the second quadrant, and the same question is being asked, sign of second quadrant. So you see this is negative sign. This one is positive sign. So you can answer it simply. What's the answer of third one?
Her?
Third, question number 3.
Okay.
It is having one of the coordinate is 0, so it is not going to lie in any quadrant. It will lie on the x-axis or y-axis. So on which it is going to lie?
Okay. Y-axis.
Yes, it will lie on y-axis. Because y coordinate is given, x is 0. Okay. Yes, question number 4.
On the negative direction of the y-axis.
The first coordinate is of x or y?
It's the y.
The first is y. You write y comma x or you write x comma y.
X comma y.
The first coordinate is of x or y. When you write 5 comma 3, so is it x or y?
It will be y.
Why? Because we are writing the first is always x. So if I'm saying this point lies minus 10 comma 0. So it will be x, it will be y. So y is 0 and x is given. So it will lie on the negative of x. Okay. Note these 3 questions, 4 questions. I mean, note all these 4 questions.
Done, sir.
Done?
Yes.
Next, abscissa means x-axis. Abscissa of all point on x-axis is
Any number.
x-axis. Abscissa of all point on x-axis can be any number. Ordinate of all point on x-axis is coordinate with y-axis. Y-axis. Coordinate of
Oh,
axis on x is always 0.
Yeah.
Note these two questions also. When you write abscissa, then in bracket write x-axis. Okay, abscissa means x-axis.
Okay. -1.
-1. No,
Yes.
abscissa of all point on x-axis is any number. Let me explain you one more time. For example, this is x, this is abscissa. So if any point lies on the x-axis, it can have any value. It can be 2, it can be 3. On x-axis, the x coordinate can have any value. For example, -2, 0, it will lie on x-axis. -5, 0, it will lie on x-axis. 2, 0, it will lie on x-axis. 5, 0, it will lie on x-axis. 13, 0, it will lie on x-axis. So any point it can have. Okay, got it?
Yes.
Done.
So,
Okay. Do the next question. Have you noted the 6th question also in your copy?
no side and drop. Done, sir.
Done. Okay. Question number 7. Tell me, Dima.
This, option A.
Option A. Why option A?
Because AX
The point at which the two coordinate axes meet. For example, it is the x, this is the y-axis, and this is the x-axis. They are meeting here. This is called origin that I have written. Origin. Okay. So write this one and draw this one also, and then write this one, this figure, that origin. Okay, this is origin. Write this question.
Yes, sir.
The point both whose coordinates are negative will lie in question number 8.
Question number on third.
Yes. The point, next question. Question number 19. Question number 9.
Lies on fourth.
The point this comma this and this comma this and this comma this will lie on second quadrant, third quadrant, lies in fourth quadrant, don't lie in the same quadrant. Which one is the correct answer?
Do not lies in the same quadrant.
Because this is going to lie in the third quadrant, this is going to lie in the fourth quadrant, this is going to lie in the fourth, this one also in fourth. So these three are going to lie in fourth, and this one is going to lie in third. Okay. Next, note it down in your topic. Done?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I'm going to give you the other questions. Do question number 10, 10, 11, 12, 13. 10, 11, 12. And write this in your copy. Okay. So now I'll ask you the answers. Okay. Okay, question number 10, Rima. The answer for question number 10.
It's x-axis.
It's x-axis.
Yeah.
If the y coordinate of the point is 0, then the point lies on x-axis. Yes, y is 0, lie on x-axis. Very good. Question number 11.
Question number 11. It's on second and fourth.
Yes, the first will lie in the second quadrant and this will lie in the fourth quadrant. Okay, question number 12.
So I'm not getting the answer. Which option?
Okay, let me explain it. If the perpendicular distance from a point P on x-axis, just imagine this is a point P. On x-axis is 5 units. So from perpendicular distance from the x-axis. So it can be, and in the on the x-axis is 5 units, and the foot of the perpendicular lies on the negative of x-axis. So if
Okay.
I'm saying the 5 unit, and I'm saying the perpendicular distance means the of a point from the x-axis. So it can be a perpendicular distance here. Let's suppose this is 5 units. So this point will be perpendicular at distance from 5 will be at 5 unit. Okay, this distance will be at 5. Okay, this will be at 5. This will be at 5. These all point lies at 5 distance from the x-axis. Okay, this I'm just going. This is 5. Okay. Got it? Got it?
I got
Now suppose, and here also, if it is -5, so this will also write at the 5 distance. These are points, but it is saying that the foot of the perpendicular of that point lies on the negative far point. The foot and the foot of the perpendicular lies on the negative direction of the x-axis. So -5 will lie here. Let's suppose this is -4, this is -3, -2. So that it lies here. So it will lie the foot of the perpendicular. The foot of the perpendicular is this. This is the foot. This is the foot. Okay, the foot of the perpendicular lies that. Let me explain you on this. Yeah. For example, if I'm having this, from having this is x and y coordinate, this is x coordinate, this is y coordinate. So if I'm saying, that this x is actually, okay, this the perpendicular distance from this x is 5 units. So it means that all the, if a line is passing, this is -1, -2, sorry, +1, +2, +3, +4, and then 5. So let this is a line parallel to x-axis. Okay. So all the point here, this point, this point, this point, this point, this point, this point, all are at the perpendicular distance from the 5. Yes. This point is also 5 units. You can check this one. If you what is the distance of this point to this point? Perpendicular distance 5 units. This is also 5 units. This is also 5 units. If a line is passing like this from 2, so this point, this point, this point, this point, this point, all of them are going to have, all of them going to have 2 units perpendicular distance from x-axis. 2 units. There's any point on this line will be at 2 units, having a distance of 2 units from this axis. But if I'm saying this is 2 units, it is going to have 2 units, but its foot will lie. Let's suppose this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, this is 5. This is -1, -2, -3, -4, -5. So it is said that if I'm saying if this point is also 2 units from the x-axis, but its foot will lie at 4. Foot of the perpendicular will lie at 4. So if I'm saying in the question, it is being given that a point lies at perpendicular distance 5 units at the perpendicular distance from the x-axis. So that this is the 5 units. but its foot lies, the foot of that lies at the negative of 5. So this point will lie here. And this, because as it foot will lie, this foot will lie at the negative of 5. Okay, negative of 5. So what is being asked in the question? It is being asked that now you can consider that what is the coordinate of this point? What is the coordinate of this point? You can say that you have to travel a distance of minus to reach this point. To reach this point here, what do you need to do to reach this point? This point. You need to travel minus 5 in this direction and then positive 5 in this direction.
Okay.
So here the x coordinate is minus 5 because it is given the coordinate, the point lies on the point foot lies, the perpendicular foot lies on the negative of this. So this will lie in the second quadrant. And here this is y. So what is being asked in the question? It is being asked that perpendicular lies on the negative x direction of the x direction. Then the point P has x coordinate as minus 5, y coordinate as 5, y coordinate as minus 5, y coordinate, which one is true? Which one is true?
Negative 5 x coordinate.
Yes, x coordinate will be negative 5. Why? You can see it here. Negative x is negative 5. Got it? Note it down. Note this question.
Sir, I'm done.
Done? Okay.
Yeah.
Do question number. Next question. That is do question number 15.
15, okay.
Abscissa of P minus abscissa of Q is, and note the question properly. Okay, note each and every question.
Okay.
Done? Deepa, you are muted.
Answer is -2.
-2.
Yeah.
Let's check. The abscissa means x coordinate of
Yeah.
p minus, so you write -2, then -3. Okay. This minus minus will get plus. So we'll get -2 plus 3. Because 2 times minus will plus. Okay, then it will gives you plus of 1. Got it? Solve the answer. Note it down.
Done, sir.
16. Do question number 16. Okay, let it be. Let's question number 17.
Okay.
This two quadrant, the abscissa means x-axis is positive. Tell me what you are searching.
Where? No, my sister sent me a message. I'm telling her I'm in class. It's
How far Jeddah is from your house? From your location?
it's we have to travel from train or car.
Oh,
It's too
oh,
far. Yeah.
it's too far.
I'm in Medina.
You are in Medina right now.
Yeah, I'm in Medina. I born here.
You born there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh,
So do you know Hindi? Or you
yeah.
is your a little bit? Or do you know Arabic language?
Yeah, I know Arabic.
You know Arabic. So if
Yeah.
I want to say that how are you, then how will you say?
Kefalik.
Ke fale.
Yeah.
And if I say I'm fine, then
Alhamdulillah, na kois.
wow. Rima, you are great. Oh yeah, that's good. So you used to go there. Where you learn there? Because your parents are Indian, na? So how do you learn this? Your parents used to speak this
Uh,
language.
when I was too small, I used to go to my neighbor's house. They're Arabic friends. So I used to talk with them in Arabic. And I started going to school.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, nice. If you want to say that how I'm hungry and I need some food, so what you will say in Arabic?
أنا أبغى أكل شيء.
Wow. Okay. So have you come to India after you born there? You are just have you seen India?
Yeah, seen. This last month only I came to India.
Since you born?
No, maybe it's seventh time I'm going to India.
7 times.
Yeah.
Okay, don't forget India, okay? India is your
Yeah.
India is your country, okay? So don't
Because my
forget.
grandma and my every families are in India. I'm the only one who is in Saudi Arabia.
Okay, you are the only one in
Like
South
we
India.
are fine. Yeah.
Okay, very good. So in 17 question, what we need to do is abscissa is a point, abscissa of a point is positive in
Positive in second,
second and first.